Okay, so when the chilly winter starts, there's nothing better than homemade soup. And one of the most romantic ones to me is French onions. So I'm going to wing this recipe. I may alter the amounts that I use at the end once I've tasted it. So I've got about 2 to 4 tablespoons of organic butter. And I've got my onions cut in half and peeled. And I'm using the number 4 cone to slice them up. And I have no idea how many onions I'm using. It's probably about 10 onions. So we've got the onions cut, and I'm going to measure some different things, and I'm just guesstimating here. Got a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. Well, let's do a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, a tablespoon of herbs, some parsley flakes. I think I'll put about a tablespoon of that in there. Some chives, that's about a tablespoon as well. A teaspoon of tarragon. Before I saute it though, I'm going to put on my number 1 cone. I'm going to add some fresh cloves of garlic, between 2 and 4. I'm going to use some honey to give this nice little added sweetness to the onions. A light drizzle, nonchalant with some liquid aminos. You can use coconut or Bragg's, whichever you prefer. To take my blended herbs and to sprinkle it over and let all those flavors saute into the onions. So we're going to cover that up and put this on medium. And so while that's going, take your favorite cheese. I've got some Gruyere cheese here, number 1 cone with our double wall chill bowl, and simply shred that nice and fine so you can sprinkle that on top of everybody's bowl of soup when it's ready to serve. So it's clicking, and simply turn it down to create our semi-vacuum and let those flavors just blend together. So it's been about 30 minutes. And let's take a look at these herbs. So I'm just going to stir this in here, and you can see they're nice and tender. Get those flavors mixed in there. Next thing I'm going to add is some red wine. So I'm pouring about a cup of wine. So I've got about 4 cups of water. I may add more, and I don't really measure, but I kind of estimate about a tablespoon or so per cup, but I always use my taste buds. This is my shortcut way. Of course, you can make your own beef broth and just give that a little gentle stir, and then I'm just going to let those flavors continue on a nice low heat. I want to keep the nutrients in. So that's it for now. So here's the finished product. Let's dish it up. And a little Gruyere cheese shredded on top, and you are perfect. If you want to add a little extra touch, you can get one of these babies and melt the cheese.